What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. I am back and officially fully set up. I just posted a picture on my YouTube so that you guys could see. It's still messy, but it's set up in the sense that all my lights are here, my camera's here, my computer's set up, my extra screen, my microphone. I'm so glad, guys, that everything made it here in one piece. I was so nervous about it, but it's made it here. It's all safe. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm starting with a bang. I'm going to give y'all back-to-back YoungBoy videos. The first one I wanted to do, because I just saw this, is that looks like YoungBoy did another interview with Complex. So we're going to check it out. It's 10 minutes long, and let's see what he's talking about. I wonder if he's talking about Decided 2 maybe, or this is a promo for Decided 2. I'm not sure. I'm hoping to get to that album beginning of December, when I will be getting back to album reactions. So that's what, in like a day? How many days are in November? I gotta check my calendar. 30. So December's tomorrow. So starting next week, hopefully I will be back to album reactions. I'm looking forward to that. But let's get into this video. See what we got. I guess I didn't subscribe. Whoops. Let's go back. We traveled to film an episode of Complex Closets with NBA YoungBoy in Utah, where he's been on house arrest since 2021. Okay. We know that. He had other plans. Okay.
Alright, man, let's do it, bitch. You know, grave digging mom. I don't want to do too much talking or rub me the wrong way. I'm gonna treat you with the most respect ever. Make y'all self at home. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Thank you, man.
This interview ain't gonna be like no other interview. Keep the camera rolling 24/7, my friend.
Thank
It's
you.
nice to meet y'all. Let's get off into some shit.
I met you before. We did sneaker shopping. Do you remember? How are you, brother? Good to see you. Do you remember Emma in New York
I
City?
got a bad memory. It's
Okay.
nice to meet
I got a bad memory. At least he's honest about it. Grave Digger Mountain. All right, man. Only YoungBoy would start off an interaction like that.
you.
Nice to meet you again.
Let's do it.
This is
I do have to say, listen, that happens sometimes where you meet somebody and they're like, oh, like, nice to meet you again. And you're like, oh, shit. Like, I don't think I've met this person before. You don't remember. How many times do we, like, pretend? It's like, oh, yeah. I appreciate that he was just like, I have a bad memory.
the first time since like the Supreme collaboration. You're such a big brand. What was it like, that collaboration? I don't know if you saw it, like New York and LA, all the posters of you and like kids ripping down the posters as just like a collector's item. What was it like having that collaboration?
I ain't expect it. But shit, I'm still down for a shit today. I ain't never had one myself.
How did you not have the shirt though? I thought that they would give like,
They just never sent it to me.
did you see like it sell out though and see the response to it? Did you see it like online?
That's
And were you a fan of Supreme before?
yeah, that's crazy. I went from buying Supreme, you know, when I was 16 to actually collab on.
Do you put it up there in terms of like one of your best fashion moments?
Man, one of the things I do have to say, first of all, that mic with the, I guess that would act as like a pop filter, like the cover that goes on top of the mic right there, that kind of looks like a foam surrounding. Very cool. I actually think the pop filter's on the front. Like you see this, you see this like blue part right here. I think that's the actual pop filter. And then I think that's like sound dampening around it. But very cool. Must be super, super expensive, high quality. I just wanted to say that, man, he seems like really, really out of it. He's drinking that cup right there. Like maybe it's lean. I'm not sure. But I do want to say it's pretty cool, like, you know, him mentioning that when he was 16, he was trying to buy Supreme, and now he's got a collab with them. That's pretty dope.
You know, dirty ass nigga, big dog. I don't know nothing about fashion. Come on, let me talk to my nails. Keep your nails done, bitch. I ain't my shit done, so make sure you stay on point for them all.
When it's impromptu, you know, just talking to some people from here and like reading how sometimes it's 3 a.m. and you just get creative and like to shoot videos, when is like everything put together?
Man, none of this shit scripted
Of course.
at all.
Right.
It's time to shoot a video. I either go up there and find an outfit, like somebody go find an outfit. I never know what I'm gonna shoot. You never know what you gonna say today that rub me wrong, and I make it something tonight and drop them all. That's the difference with me.
Mm-hmm. Nothing planned.
Nah, I just wanna get paid. I don't give a fuck about all that.
You said that music, like in terms of getting paid, it's like the biggest thing in owning all your art.
Yeah, because I learned it's the mind industry that I chose to be a part of. So it's like I accept that I run with it, but don't be a dominant at the same time. You gotta understand they're using me as entertainment, and this shit becomes self-destruction too.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't no entertainer. You know, some shit can't be spoke on. Why? Man, that shit is to be continued.
You know what's really interesting to me? Like, again, he seems like super out of it. Like the way his eyes are, the way he's talking, you know, his body language. But what he said there was like super deep and poignant and like very introspective for him to say that. Like he said, notice he said it's a demonic industry, right? That I chose to be a part of. And they use me as their entertainment. Very interesting, very, very interesting for him to say those things. And I think like we kind of already knew, like I'm a newer fan, but like those of us that listen to his music kind of already knew this feeling, but just him articulating it like that is very interesting.
Is in terms of like
Every time it's too much money. Hey, come on, man, let's record something.
You haven't heard this beat yet. This is a really fun one because he's like, I want to turn up, and I was like, oh, loaded something up and played like the first 2 seconds. He said, just load it up. I was like, we don't know, we haven't heard it yet. So this is gonna be fun because it's all gonna be fresh.
You said it, but I'm going. You good? This top nigga, right around in the drop top with a stolen car, searching for my ops. Hold on, I got my green ass on, trying to get egg. What's happening? What you mean? I'm staying there down, bitch. I get down. I got that shit from my man. I keep that pistol on me, bitch. Don't run up on me. I stamped it.
So it's very common, like I've seen videos of different rappers who record like this where they don't pre-write anything, right? Like he just said, like, you know, just go. And that's kind of what we're seeing here, this behind the scenes peek of like how he's recording. Notice he's like rapping one line at a time, hears it back, and then Jason will start the next or record and then clip it all together so that it fits, right? And like I've seen clips of like Lil Wayne do that, where he might do one or two or three or four lines and then stop and then add more. But you know, it's very off the top. It's just right in that moment. I did have a thought. I'll kind of save it to see what this sounds like in a minute, and then I'll share that thought.
Hold on, Jason, man, I'm fucked up on all my mind. From the beginning, Jason, give me your nasty ass motherfucker, man. Come on, man. You got me.
Yeah, don't tear me down, Tom.
You got me. Fuck, dude, I ain't doing no talking, nigga. So many kids, man, how you think that I feel? I'm trying to tell you, it's real. I ain't got no money to give. Bitch, I'm hustling for real. Hold on. Alright. It's good. Add the thing how you edited. Add the first drink that you had.
Alright. I like that. I've heard of that.
I know.
I'm gonna leave that.
I'm about to make that bitch right.
Is this how the process goes a lot?
Yeah, Top's this year, he's doing a lot of this all yourself, right, Top? You're recording them.
YoungBoy, was that just the first time you've heard the beat and then just obviously
I
then
never heard that beat before.
that's it? That was it? We just witnessed like how some of the process goes.
Yeah, but I'm rested right now. I gotta get in the mode.
No writing?
No, it's like not bad that it's just you have to write one line. And then I sit there trying to think of the next line or
Yeah.
think too hard.
That's like pure emotion.
It's all in your heart. It's all in my heart. And that shit just flip.
I got a surprise for you at the end, Top. Let's see if it flies.
I'm ready for it. Jason, I see you booting on nigga. What the hell? You bitch ass nigga better stay in line. Call me whatever you want, just don't call me a hoe, don't call me a broke, you know. I can't talk too much, let that shit go. I can't talk too much, let that shit go, man. They got their camera.
So the thought I was having was, I had seen an Instagram post, and then somebody had messaged me or commented, I can't remember, but they were saying how Jason had mentioned that a lot of what YoungBoy did for Decided To, or for a lot of the music he's putting out right now, he was doing it himself without Jason. So like recording it, mixing it, doing it, whatever. Yeah, I was just curious about that, like, because obviously we heard his voice raw from like the Complex audio pickup, but we didn't hear it in the music, right, where Jason can kind of play with the levels, because like if YoungBoy's yelling, like it can sound super loud, but Jason as the producer and as the sound engineer or whatever, if he wears all those hats, I don't know, but he can adjust the volumes down so that it fits better with the volume of the track and all that stuff. So I would be really, really curious to hear what that end product might sound like once it's kind of been touched up. So even though we're hearing like the audio pickup from the Complex cameras and audio equipment of music playing out of those speakers, which is like super reduces the quality of what you're hearing. But despite that, what I can tell is that the volume has been adjusted where even though he was yelling super loud, the sound that we're hearing once the song is being played, the levels are brought to a point where it all kind of fits really well with the volume of the track and the volume of the music. It's dope. Sounds good. I like how turned up Jason got there. It's exciting when the people making the music are excited, right? When the people making music are kind of just sitting there and kind of doing like this, like, I don't know. It kind of feels like a little bit soulless.
You're the first person I let's see if everybody mistaken.
No, that's never happened before.
Wow, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, thank you.
That's cool, man. You know what? That's cool because, sorry, I'm still recovering from my cough that my son gave me, I think. That's cool because that's kind of like I guess, first time we're kind of seeing like the real behind the scenes. We heard the raw from like not the recording equipment, and then we heard the somewhat finished product. I'm sure they'd mix it down and master it further. But very cool. I love seeing stuff like that and seeing people's processes. Like, I think that's super dope. Okay. Yeah. So I'm glad I checked that out. I'm actually about to go straight into this one, Run, which came out 5 days ago. So, yeah, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to get to that right now. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.